Aquarius, welcome to your weekly Astroflower reading. This is going to be from the 8th going through to the 15th. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a lovely reading and I hope you get the best out of it. Okay, we have done the monthly reading, and boy, the dates I gave for the 11th through to the 21st, what's going on in this world? It looks like the logical revolution is here. And stepping through that paradigm, stepping into a new reality, will suit you actually very much, Aquarius, I think, because it runs into that logical, emotional state that you are very good at dealing with. So this is the overall energies for this week. This is the karmic message for your relationship side. This is the karmic message for your material side, business, job, projects. This is how the universe will influence your karmic message. This is how your guides are influencing your karmic message. This is how the guides are influencing the conversation that is within you. And we have the outcome at the top. I will be taking some light seers to clarify the cards as well. So this is your relationship side and this is your sort of financial side. Let's just get straight in here. Thank you very much for being with us, Aquarius. Absolutely lovely to see you here. So please do enjoy. Here we go. Queen of Cups. Sharing that love, this sort of this is the overall energy, and I think this runs true to you at the moment. It's a case of feeling really feeling the beautiful emotions that can be attached not only your relationship side but also to your business side of life. I think it's sort of saying it works well for you, and therefore you can share that with everyone that is around you. As you increase your sort of vibration, your resonance within you, all of a sudden that resonance is also going to resonate with everything that is around you. If you take a guitar, well, if you take two guitars and you put one facing the other one and you pluck a string on one guitar, the other guitar will start resonating with the same string. It's a great experiment, but this is a little bit like this Queen of Cups here. It's this fulfillment that is within you that you may feel generally that will just be oozing out of you into the world around you, which is really good and spacious. Is that the word? It is signs for good fortunes for your material side, but also for your relationship side. On your karmic message for your relationship side, we have the Emperor. The Emperor is already conquered a lot of things within themselves. That is your empire. Your empire is you. It's also conquered, so it's conquered the dark side of you, the shadow side of you, your doubts and fears that you may have had with any relationships that are around you. And at the moment, this week here, the karmic message is for you to own it, to be at one with those relationships and feel really empowered within that oneness that you have within you, so you can have that empowerment with the relationships that are around you. The universe. The Five of Pentacles, if it was on this side, we will be talking about money loss or stuff and so forth. But on this side here, this is about relationships. It's like a blessing to sort of, you don't have to do too much physically within the relationships in order for you to have a good relationship. It's almost like a blessing in a way that you don't have to try hard at the relationships that are around you. And you don't have to physically do a lot with the relationships around you. I think this ties in with the resonance of the overall energy of the Queen of Cups, how you are resonating this beautiful energy, but also at the same time within your karmic path that you are resonating this assurance that comes within you, this understanding of what you've been through and what you've learned and what you've conquered within yourself, all of a sudden, it's showing, it's allowing you to advance within your relationships without having to try too hard. I would also sort of, it can also be a case where the universe is trying to say to you here, don't try too hard, because otherwise you'll just be highlighting our darker side of our spirit. We all have it, the shadow side. And the universe is here is still saying, please don't try too hard, otherwise you may get annoyed and frustrated with your relationships. And that's when our shadow side comes out. And it doesn't have to at the moment. The universe is trying to quell that side within you. Temperance. This is how the guides are influencing this karmic path. You may have understood and you may have conquered loads of things within you, but maybe people around you haven't. And this where you might have to have a little bit of patience with the general world that is around you. As I say, within the logical revolution, there is going to be a lot of people who are not going to get it, who are not going to be within that new logic. And this is the people you may have to have patience with. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to wake them up or encourage them to see things in a different way, or even convince them. This is that whole thing about the Five of Pentacles. Concentrate on your better side, Aquarius. Also, after patience, there comes action. And your guides here as well are sort of saying to you, wait for a second. And this is within the coincidences in the larger part of the world around you within your relationships. Wait a second, because after that, there is a moment where you do need to act and interject with it all. And that is coming up. It's coming through, but it needs to be held in a very sacred place, almost in a very powerful place of this sort of Emperor card as well. The Hermit. Yeah, I think this is what I'm saying, is letting things come to you. The Hermit has gone up round the mountain, and in each step has learned something about themselves. And sometimes, and not sometimes, but always, that staircase goes behind the other side of the mountain, which we cannot see, which is like the dark night of the soul. You've discovered a lot about yourself within relationships. And through that discovery, you've realized your dreams and aspirations that are within you. And you've captured them. And you've captured that inspiration and you've put it in the lantern. And you're allowing that lantern, your dreams and aspirations in regards to your relationships, be your guiding light. And this is where we come back to that Queen of Cups. You're going to resonate that. You're going to share that message with the rest of the world around you, within your relationships, with ease, without having to convince people, and just by being, by the looks of it. And it's going to create within you and within the conversation within you a very serene mental aspect to your life. And it would be absolutely beautiful. Let's have a look what's happening on the the material side of life, that new dimension we've been talking about, that logical revolution we've been talking about. It is your karmic mission to go through the portal and go on to something new. It's a celebration as well. It's usually to do with marriage, so this could well be signing new contracts, opening up new jobs, or signing new contracts for your business, or even signing contracts for a project that you're doing, maybe buying a house. But you do need to take this step forward, and I think it's very, very good for you. You've been in a very powerful place over the past month and a half, 2 months since your birthday, really, your birthday season. And now and I think this card has come up quite a lot. It's just changing from one logical world to a new logical world, where the old logic is actually illogical, and it has problems holding its resonance within the reality that is around us. And this is going to help you to step through the path and to be in a position, in a righteous position, which is really beneficial for you and for the world that is around you. The Nine of Swords. Everyone's been getting the Nine of Swords, so do not worry. I think this is a case here where the universe is sort of saying, put to bed those doubts, put to bed those worries. Stop repeating that repetitive dream of something, or nightmare something, where looking at the doubt saying, I'm not going to be able to do this. Look at the past, it hasn't worked. In the future, it will work, because you're going into a completely different vibration. You're going into a different environment, into a new job, or into a promotion within your job, or you're in an expansion within your business or your projects. And as you go through that, you're going to be resonating in a different way than the past. So the universe here is saying, let go of those woes and worries that made you feel like you were in a nightmare, a repetitive nightmare. Let go of it. That's what the universe is sort of saying to you. Live your place. The guides here on your financial side, they're saying, usually it's a position, this card here is about defending your position. Your guides are influencing your karmic or your path in your material side. And I think what they're saying here is that they're trying to make you realize that you deserve it because of the good work you've done. If you've applied yourself within your job, within your business or your projects, you don't really have to defend it. It's defended by your actions. But it's also because you of those past actions, you can take a place in your future, which is very rewarding, satisfying, because you're in a new space, in a new place, in your work area of life, in your material life. And I think you don't need to defend it. I think you just need to realize that, yes, this is my righteous path. I deserve this because of the good work I've done. The good karma is coming through. It is a celebration. And some people may want to knock you off your perch, but they won't be able to do it. The Three of Swords. Yes, it's like the Five of Pentacles. It's, if this was on this side, obviously, it would have a completely different thing. What it's saying here, and I think this has been saying to you since your birthday, and I think this is a repetitive thing that I've already said to you before. Taking your emotions out of the situation will allow you to defend your situation, your material situation, your job, your business, or your projects with ease. Because all of a sudden you're going to be resonating the very happy or contented position you have as you go into this new dimension. And you let go of the woes and worries of the past. And this is what it's saying here. Your guides that are influencing the conversation within you, they're trying to help you to take those emotions out of the situation. So then therefore you will be a lot more constructive. You will be able to defend your position within regards to your material world with greater ease, because you take out the emotions out of the situation. And it's as if like your guides are sort of saying, just keep it cool. Just keep it cool. That's what they're sort of saying. Hold your nerve. And you might have to hold your nerve and defend your situation in order to get that good contract, to get that new job, that promotion, or start that new project. What is it going to breed for you? I think it's going to breed at the end, it's going to develop within you a harmonious position where you're going to feel at one with yourself. I think this happens within your relationship side as much as in your financial side. I almost feel like you're getting, this is a blessing. There is a stained glass window in this one here, but it also comes from the universe here as well. And I think it's a case of you're going to receive your blessings because of previous work done. And feeling rested, at ease, and at one with your position on both sides. On your relationship side, where you're expressing your experience over the last sort of whatever year, or 2 years, or 3 years, or even the last 2 or 3 months, and expressing those heart's desires, or those goals and those dreams and aspirations. And having that capability of being patient with your relationships is going to put you in a really beautiful place. Let's just clarify here with the Light Seers card. So on the overall energy, we have the Page of Swords. There is a lot of ideas come out of joyous energy, of vibrational energy that moves from one dimension to another. We've got the Four of Swords coming out as well. It's really, those bright ideas are going to make you feel, and it's converting those ideas into reality. That's the thing. Converting that joyous vibration of knowing you're right, knowing you're in the right place, is going to breed through you that overall energy, which is going to bring to that point of finding that home, that being at one with yourself. On your karmic message within your relationship, as I said, I think this Emperor of holding that position, of standing in your power, is going to bring you a lot of gifts going forward. I said, let things come to you. You do not have to invest in things. And this is what we've got here as well with the Eight of Swords. Normally it's a card of being stuck. But here is a case, because we've got the Five of Pentacles that are underneath it, I think it's more of a case of holding your own and allowing things to come to you more than anything else. That you don't have to go out there and look for it. And it's sort of confirming what I was saying earlier on. Let's see how the any clarification on those guides. Yeah, they could well be have the idea of that dark side, of the that dark night of the soul, of learning a lot about your shadow self within you. And there is some, obviously, we can all be disappointed within ourselves, but I don't necessarily think it's that. I think it's more of a case of being a little bit where you've got to be patient with people that are around you. And it may come with a certain disappointment, a bit of, oh, they didn't quite live up to my expectations. It's not their fault if it's your expectations that sometimes can be a little bit too high within people. A very loving person you will be, Aquarius, but sometimes people can't live up to that love. So be patient with the people that are around you. Don't be disappointed with them. Let's just see what comes out with the Hermit. Good, honest, hard work. You've done this work on yourself. You've developed your side. You've developed these dreams and aspirations. You've forged them within yourself in accordance to the relationships that are around you. And you are creating relationships that will last for a very long time, even all your life at the moment. And feeling that good work that you've done, feeling proud of yourself, I guess. But also feeling contentment with yourself and living that path going forward. Let's just see what the karmic message is on this side. Four of Wands, going through into that new dimension of striding going forward. We have the Seven of Wands again, which we've had there. So it's repeating now. Some of the messages that are coming through are starting to repeat themselves. Going through this new dimensions, means that you have to concentrate on you, hold your emotions within yourself, as I was saying with the Three of Swords as well, centralizing yourself. The Seven of Wands is built upon the Six of Wands, which is holding that person up. But there is one wand that's maybe causing you a bit of problems. And you're going to have to deal with people that may not necessarily like your success. But at the same time, if you take the emotions out of the situations and just allow that Queen of Cups to resonate through you, it's going to put you in a very, very secure position going forward. Let's just see what's going on with the Nine of Swords. That card didn't want to come out earlier on. The Ace of Cups. I thought you had the Ace of Cups earlier, but this is what you need to replace that idea of what happened in the past, because it was part of the old world and you're going into the new one. It shouldn't worry you going forward. You should be a lot more secure within yourself. And the Ace of Cups is like, it's almost as if like there's a lot being offered to you through this Ace of Cups, but also you are offering it out. It's almost like the universe is meeting your expectations. What you put in, you will get out of the situation. Let's see what's... With the Seven of Wands, we have the change of fortunes. I think this is a case of, if you are defending your position, you're defending your position because you're feeling righteous in your position. That's how you defend it. And that is going to be that change of fortune for you, because you're going to be immovable by the rest of the world around you. And that comes through with that Four of Wands there as well. This new dimension you're moving into. It's the change of fortunes are heading your way, and your guides are trying to do this where you don't necessarily have to defend your position, but you need to take your position to a higher level by concentrating on you and making sure you get the best out of it all. The Three of Swords, clarified with the Three of Swords. Take your emotions out of the situation. I don't have to clarify it anymore. I think it came perfectly clear with the first card, and we're getting these repeated messages, as I say. What's the overall outcome? The Hierophant. You're not the only one to get the Hierophant here. The best thing about it is the Hierophant and the Hermit. The Hermit sometimes is like pictured in the Light Seers, is that same pathway there, but goes around the mountains. And what it's saying here is that within your life, you've understood that pathway that goes around the mountains. So each step is a step of learning. And all of a sudden, you'll find yourself in a position that that star, which the Hermit has in his lantern, is now achievable by the end of the week, is achievable by actions. And as you do these actions, you can actually help a lot of people understand a lot of things. And this is where things are going to come to you, and you're going to feel at home and at one with yourself of where you are in the world. Thank you, Aquarius, for being here. I hope you get the best out of life. I hope this reading really resonated with you. If it did, share, like, subscribe, all of those sort of things. It would be a pleasure to have you as part of the Astroflower family. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.